Reworks Body Tattoos for CBBE by SassyRed is heavily inspired by Vex's CBBE tattoos, which I suggest you check out. So the mod authors created their own. These tattoos over the right and left arm, upper back, left leg, right thigh, and belly button. Please see all the images for relatively clear details and perspectives on the tattoos. The motif involves clocks, rebirth, crows, ravens' wings, power, dragons, and remembrance, death, and skulls. There are 2 versions for your CBBE, based on one featuring CBBE innies, the mod author's personal favorite. Now basically, this mod will require you to use the unique player and CBBE. These 2 mods are definitely needed, as I'm sure you already know. Probably not the unique player bit, but now you do know. This best suits a very clear preset, a very feminine preset, a very normal CBBE preset. So keep that in mind. If you're using a very customized body type, then this may not gel well. You may have to get rid of something to make it work. So it's all perspective. How bad you really want to use the tattoos or how much you like the certain textures that you currently have on your custom character. Other than that, I find this very, very, very impressive. I should spend some more time figuring out how to get this to work with my textures and body preset because it's really beautiful. I really like this whole motif. Solar Panels by Andrew von Sickle. This mod includes solar panel generators for settlements, quiet, clean, renewable energy for the masses. It includes solar wall panels that provide 3 power. It will provide power to whatever building it is placed on the wall of. Also, as well as small surrounding areas, so you don't have to put a wall connector right next to the damn thing. Also includes solar panel racks that provide 5 power. It can be placed on a roof or on the ground, provides power to the surrounding areas. They require 2 science perk and are heavy on the copper and plastic. Meant to be expensive and low power because that's the price of silence. And while previous games established that solar power exists in the universe, fusion power being predominant and cheap in the past curb, basically, the mod author has proven that this is lure-friendly because he took the time to study it, whereas I wouldn't have cared. Yes, it is lure-friendly, actually. It's totally lure-friendly. Remember Fallout New Vegas? They had a ton of solar panels. So it makes perfect sense. It's a great mod. It's just, there's nothing I could say that can't be already gathered by looking at this mod and drawing your own conclusions. It's just another little bit of icing on the cake. You know, it's an extra bit of sprinkles on this motherfucker. It's a great little mod. Pinups of the Wasteland by sardonumspa. What is it? This mod replaces most paintings, posters, advertisements, and billboards with retro pinups and pull-up art. Eye candy. There's a Fallout mod version installer that lets you decide which art assets to replace. Or if you want the total artwork overhaul, just use all-in-one installers. What is the difference between pinup and pull-up? Back in the day, like the 1800s, people collected magazine cutouts, usually of famous, glamorous models or actresses, and pinned them up to their wall. Pinups were a huge trend. Some, though, they embodied a positive post-Victorian rejection of bodily shame and a healthy respect for the female beauty, promoting a clean, healthy, wholesome body image. Others saw them as public sexual displays of women, lowering the standards of womanhood, destroying their dignity, and harmful to both women and young adolescents. But most people just thought them pictures sure looked real pretty. Pulp Fiction was kind of a cheap, mass-produced magazine format that rocked in the 1920s. Pulp was a cross between comic books and tabloids, and was known for lurid and exploitive stories and sensational cover art. Damsels in distress sold like hotcakes until the TV kicked in to hide gear around the 1950s, at which point people stopped giving a fuck about painted art. Ah, cool history lesson, bro. Why'd you make this mod? I'm glad you asked, you cretin. I began this mod shortly after Fallout 4 was released. The whole American retro aesthetic was never really my thing. This project just started as a lore-friendly expansion into Bethesda's new archive format. In the process, I gained a great respect for the pinup art form, and I think they look great out there, bringing a tongue-in-cheek softness to the harsh wasteland. I happen to agree. I actually enjoy this mod a lot. There was another pinup mod that I think is integrated with this one that I've put up that I was using before I jumped to this one. And frankly, I always felt like the pinups was perfect for Fallout. I'm a huge fan of pinup art, honestly. Used to date a girl who did a lot of pinup modeling. I would put up photos, but then that would make some people in my life very jealous, and I don't need to be yelled at. Overall, I think this mod is, for me, a must-have. Is it 100% lure-friendly? No. Is it 100% safe for work? No. But hell, it's your copy of the game. Do with it what you please. It's a free country, babies. Healthier Brahmin by Uruchat is a small mod that changes the vanilla look of the Brahmin from being these hairless sort of... Have you ever seen hairless rats? It's kind of like what Brahmin look like now. Hairless, tumor-ridden cows to something that's a hell of a lot more healthier, possibly more believable, at least in my opinion. It's also aesthetically more pleasing to see, and they're more reminiscent of the cows you know and love and remember. Overall, if you're looking for a mod to basically make Brahmin look less like nutsacks, then this mod is perfect for you. It's very, very animal friendly. Me and PETA agree. This is what you should be using. Is the sight of sick Brahmins bothering you? Try my Healthy Brahmin retexture. It's my first time doing a retexture. Haha, have fun. Oh, well, if this is his first go, he's done a great job. CigaretteInMouth by M is a standalone mod that creates a new crafting station that allows you to roll your own cigarettes. This was created by a Japanese user who doesn't speak English, so his description's a little hard to get around, but I'll explain it as best I can. Create your own cigarettes, cigars, pipes, maybe even vapes, to add that extra bit of immersion to your character. Hell, you could even put it on dog meat, which I think is hilarious. Overall, if you're looking to make your character look a bit more badass, and you feel that your character needs to have a nicotine problem, then this is for you. In fact, it'd be great, because considering you're always finding cigarettes, it makes total sense that, like, you'd be a smoker yourself of all the cigarettes you're usually hunting up while scavenging. Well, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you as always for tuning into my channel. Shove me down people's throats. Feel free to watch my live subscriber count. Yeah. 1 sub. I am killing Keemstar.